seems like everything is working. That's good. Excuse me. I do have a lot of demon rubies. I might need that for something. Who knows? So I guess I know where I was thinking of going next. I guess I'll just go on and start heading that way. Not sure whether anyone will be joining today. Hello there. Just getting started. Re-examining my skills for a moment. There was something I thought was here somewhere, but I don't really know where it is. I might be thinking of a different character's skill tree. There's some character's skill tree who just has one skill that gives them another of these X's in the top left, which are the skill cancels that let you do the dodge move. I think it might be a different character, actually, now that I really think of it. Anyway, here's the Mana Crystal Mine, which has a reputation for being unstable. It's also full of demons, though, which is kind of the main point right now. Oh, hi. Get out of my face. Well, I feel like I might be a little overpowered for some of these. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh well. Maybe I just leveled my weapon too much. Would you go away? I'm trying to open a door here. Or a wall, I guess. Does that not come back? I thought these platforms came back after a bit. I'll have to leave and come back. Unfortunately, this place is home to a poisonous river. There we go. Easy. Oh look, it's a place where I need the demon key. There's a guy behind it. There's one of these guys who make undead happen. Okay, there's no good reason to keep going up there. To try to go back up there, I mean. Oop, gimme. Yet another thing that I need a demon key for. Okay. Where is Mr. Necromancer? He must be down here somewhere. This place is one place where you really benefit if you happen to have poison immunity. Oh. I don't like the sound of that. So yeah, this place is not very stable. It's due to collapse at any moment, so let's go fight a boss fight in it, I guess? Not right this second, but soon. Uh-oh. Oh, heck. Uh-oh, he's exploding. I think his explosion deals damage. I'm really not totally sure. I would believe it if you told me you did. Alright, I guess those platforms disappeared. Hey, would you mind stepping on this? Thank you. Interesting that enemies can also be goaded into doing that, though. Oh, I'm above where that save point was. I don't think there's any reason to be here, though, so let's move on. There we go. This is where I need to be. Portals? Oh, now what's going on is we're actually under the ocean. There's like a big barrier around the city. So the fish are coming from the ocean because the barrier is developing cracks and dropping fish and water into the area in general. Anyway, here's the first boss again. You're that demon from Tagrum. Look what we have here, if it isn't the rat. I've been waiting for you. I've heard that you've been causing a lot of trouble for everyone down here. You've killed a lot of angels, which is admirable, but you can't be allowed to continue. My orders are to eliminate you once and for all. I thought you would have learned from our first encounter. You can't defeat me, not at your level. Neither of you will be leaving this room. Oh look, it's that guy whose life I spared earlier. I said you would regret turning your back to me, heathen. And Alagath will bless me when I bring her the soul of a demon general. I will not spare you again, Judicator. It's clear you are intent on throwing your life away. I guess so. Alright, so, if you spare the Judicator, this becomes a double boss fight. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the blue bar is the Judicator guy and the red bar is the demon guy. So instead of just refighting the first boss, you get to fight both of them at once. Now remember, it's interesting to note, when we fought the Judicator, he had like weird pauses in his AI where he was doing nothing. That's because I'm pretty sure he's the exact same fight. It's just that now there's two people to fight. But what really makes this interesting is what happens... Oh, he's silenced, so he can't do his fire. He usually sits up there and does fire spells. Anyway, what's really interesting is what happens when we start getting one of these guys close to death. I think that it differs very slightly what exactly happens. Oh, also they're summoning minions non-stop, because that's also a thing they do. So look what happens when I finish this guy's health bar. What is happening? I will not accept defeat. You will die here. Okay, so... the demon just possessed him. And now he is using both of their powers at once. So this is phase 2 of this fight, where it starts to get crazy. Okay, I remember now. So you either get this, or if you beat the angel first, then it turns into like an angelic version of the other guy. Oh, okay. I'm cursed or whatever, so I can't heal. That's no good. The health potion overrides curse, but that's not really a thing I wanted to use. I accept it with this fight because this is overall a very tough fight. I think I might want to actually beat the Judicator instead, because I don't think it's possible, at least, that the other version of this fight doesn't curse you non-stop, and being able to heal is extremely important, frankly. Yeah, just the simple fact of being cursed makes this such a hard fight. What are you standing still for? Oh. I was trying to dodge, but it didn't work. I might retry just because I don't really want to have a fight with two life potions used, but oh look, we're not done yet. We made an abomination. Yeah, so your reward for sparing the Judicator before coming here is that instead of having a relatively minor fight, you have like a 3-phase monstrosity of a fight. Like, the first phase is bad enough, but this... Not the first. The second phase is bad enough, but then you have the abomination to contend with. Anyway, I think I'm gonna retry. Alright. So the first phase is not that hard, but I think I would like to try and kill the angel, who... I'd like to kill the Judicator instead of the demon guy, which is going to prove to be really annoying because the Judicator really likes staying way out of the way. What? You glitching out there, buddy? He was like jiggling in place. I think his AI broke for a second there. What are you shooting at? Well, I think they're technically supposed to be fighting each other, but like not really. Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are, way over here. So I don't know, I think the curse status effect is available to the second and third phases no matter who you kill first. But I do want to at least show off what happens if you beat the Judicator first, anyway. Oh, hello. I'll take that. So if you beat the Judicator first, then the demon takes the Judicator's soul and becomes more powerful. Ah, yes, this power should suffice. Are you scared yet, rat? Behold the unstoppable demon skill, Soul Rage. Right, so I guess Azador gets the upper hand no matter what. I don't know about unstoppable. You seem pretty stoppable to me. I'm trying to wait out the timer for Curse so I can heal a bit by using Focus. There we go. I think maybe the main thing about Curse is you just need to be aware that it's a thing you need to deal with. Oh. Oh yeah, he also splits into... This is a thing. Unfortunately, you just have to kill these, I guess, before his shield goes away. Not yet. Hold on, don't I have an ability that gets rid of status elements? Enchants your weapon. Envelop your body and charge through enemies. Ah, here we go. Okay, so actually, this is probably an intelligent thing to do. Heal up the curse by using that spell. Oop, I tried to dodge and didn't. So it costs a lot of MP unless it cures an affliction, but I'm only using it to cure an affliction anyway. So that's nice. I think this might overall be the tougher fight. That or I'm just being a lot more careful. Okay. What? Oh, come on, I uncursed myself just a half a second ago. This upside down sword rain is really getting on my nerves. Oh. Oop. Yeah, this is the tougher fight, and it's also the harder to trigger. I don't need to be fighting 3 of you, please. Ugh. phase 3 and I haven't used a life potion yet. Oh. Okay. Oh dear. So, the problem is that the Abomination is kind of... Oh dear. He's a very hard fight. Because, like, the majority of your abilities are kind of melee. He just shoots bullets all over the place, seeking bullets apparently. And also makes a tornado that's really dangerous to be next to. Oh, okay. Oop, I got hit. Oh dear. This is bad. Let's just block that. Uh-oh. He's making little explosions appear in the wall. Oh yeah. I could see that coming, but I couldn't get out of it. Holy... man. It's easy enough to dodge the ground walking attack there, but if you don't dodge it, you take a lot of hits. Get rid of Curse, get rid of Curse. Please let me get rid of Curse. Please let me get rid of Curse. Come on. No, I'm rid of Curse now. Now I'm not. Okay, well, this is a boss fight that I'm happy just to beat. I don't care about getting a good rating either. I mean, I care a little bit, but frankly, it's a hard fight. I got BCFD. That is horrid. My reward for that is just a little bit of experience, which is no good. But the main motivation for sparing the Judicator and coming to fight this really hard fight is that you get a Twisted Spirit out of it. Let's see, this material you can only get by doing this boss fight. It's opposing souls trapped in eternal conflict. And that is a material for an armor that I can no longer get. Because to get that armor, you also have to beat the Wendigo before coming to Ishk. Not Wendigo, Yeti. Oh yeah, also, escape sequence time. So remember all those places I noted where there were doors that I couldn't open because I didn't have the demon key yet? Well, now I have the demon key, but now I'm on a timer. So it's like, do I want to go try and rescue that crewmate that I saw, or... oh dear. Do I want to get whatever was in that treasure chest? Because I probably don't have time for both. There we go. Also, you're not allowed to save, even though there is a save point in this area. You are not allowed to save in the middle of a escape sequence, for fairly obvious reasons. I'm going to go for the crew member because I actually know that what's in that treasure chest is some armor, but I have the armor that I want already, so here we go. Phew, Reyna, thank goodness you showed up. I mean, I knew you would show up eventually. I wasn't scared or anything, I had it under control. We can talk later, this place is falling apart, we need to move now. You don't have to tell me twice. Alright, we got Ben McSteely, which is a heck of a name. Yes, I want to go left, but I think it's up here I want to go. No, it's not. That was where a treasure was. It's fine, that item I left behind is a fairly minor one that I could get anywhere, probably. So, in addition to having a timer, which you get an instant game over if you run out of time on, you can also just die trying to do it. Anyway, yeah. So when you finish the Mana Crystal Mines, it's blocked off here. But it might seem like this is a weirdly missable segment of the game. As it turns out, it just means that I have to wait until much later to go back there and get what I missed. Oof. But hey, I have the demon key now, which is the thing that I needed. I forget who's supposed to tell me that I need that, but I knew that I needed it, so that's good enough. Alright, so Crook. Yeah, this is where I want to be. So let me see. Ben is not an assist character, so we're going to go to the library and see what he has to offer, if anything. Isn't there someone... Not you. Maybe I already traded what I'm thinking about trading for something. No. I'm never really completely sure where the shops are. Oh, hey, actually... Oh, all I need is a warrior's plate and I can upgrade my armor. So I mentioned this last time, but basically every town except for Rook, the one I'm in right now, there is some event which, if you allow it to happen, basically destroys the town and makes it unavailable for the entire rest of the game. There's kind of a fourth town way down in the down and right direction from here, where there's a bunch of outcasts, and I've accidentally failed the condition to rescue those people because I went to Ishq before fighting a certain boss, which moves from its original position to there if you don't kill it soon enough. And there is a person there who will create a certain very special piece of armor out of a set of materials which include that double soul that I got a moment ago from the Abomination boss. I hope that clears things up a little bit. Actually, I think with double jump, can I get up there? Not quite. Need a little more vertical movement somehow. Not sure how to get it. Well, maybe I could get there from the middle platform. Alright, let's see if I can gain enough distance by making an ice pillar. Yeah, look at that. I got Magister vestments. Probably switch my spell back to what I had before. Gonna need that to break walls later. Here he is. Here, take this banana. They'll never notice the sword in your other hand. Yeah, so banana fishing. It's another finisher skill. Distract the enemy with an exploding banana, then strike. Yep. Here's what it looks like. If I can... I'm not pushing the right buttons. Hold on. I'm not talking to you. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to use that or not. Well, let's see. It says this is strength-based. This is agility and luck-based, and I've been maining luck, so maybe it's more powerful than the finisher I've been using? It's worth a shot anyway. What do you have? I need polished stones and an ancient coin to get the rest of these. I need a divine key to go to the right from here. So that's not where I'm thinking of going. So I know that I need, in addition to the demon key, I need an angel key. I don't remember where the angel key actually is. I have a guess, which may be wrong. This is not where I want to go. So I'm gonna go try that guess. Obviously, if I weren't playing the game with a bunch of prior knowledge, I would just be wandering around to wherever I can go anyway. So this would be a logical place to maybe try out after visiting the library. Back to the gardens, where we found, I think the skeleton key was here. More importantly, this is where we found an item that cured our friend. Right. So the colors on the map represent what key you need in order to be able to proceed through the entire room. Or where... It represents what kind of doors there are in the room, I guess I should say. Yep, his explosion does hurt me. Okay. These guys, I guess that most of their HP is in their shield, so if you break it by throwing a single spell at it, it gets destroyed. And they can die in one hit. It's very nice. I think this is the way I want to be going. But mostly these enemies are easy because they're very early game enemies. Look, something I couldn't get to before. And I wonder what this opens. I do wonder, really. I don't know where it is. But I'm gonna have to get rid of these demons first. There we go. Arg. Okay, this is probably the door that opens. So let's go find out what's on the other end of it. Ah, it's another spirit potion. I'm always in need of more of those. Spirit potions replenish MP when you run out of MP. Life potions replenish health when you run out of health. Fairly straightforward. Here's the demon key door. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to enter this place from this end because it's completely engulfed in poison gas. So I guess this is definitely not where the angel key is, if it's in full of demons. Oh hey, another person. I will claim your traitorous soul for the Dark Lady. Be still and I will make this painless. It is Mirgato who is the real traitor. I was a general in the Dark Army and she used me as bait. My entire regiment lost in an ambush she knew was there. I will make her pay. I'm not some disposable pawn like you. Well, so you still live, Reyna. I expected as much. The crew is gathering in the library below this place. I will head there now. Come see me if you require my assistance. Hooray! Rin Sparris has rejoined the crew. Is she an assist character? I don't remember. No. Okay. Oops. Where am I? Yeah, I think I want to go... Ah, look at that. The treasure there I haven't gotten. And another one there, and my double jump broke. But with double jump I can basically get all the way back up as I need to. Ah. Oops. Treasures. Alright, so there's something over on the left side of here. Oh, it's another demon key door. And gray metal gloves, which is an accessory, I think. No? What is it then? I guess it's just, materials? Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, yeah. Part of an old armor set. That's right. You have to also, in addition to fighting the Abomination and getting the soul from him, you also need to collect all of the gray metal pieces of armor, which I don't even have any idea where most of them are. I just stumbled into that one by accident. The armor in question, I think, grants you like a, I don't know, a mana shield, if I recall correctly. So it's useful, but mainly it's just kind of a reward for going through a lot of trouble. Alright, so this isn't the right way. I think maybe what I want to do is go to the top left from Tagrum. So back to the tram, which is the fast travel, the only fast travel in this game. And where I want to go is, as far as I understand, part of the lore is that the people of this, living in this ruins of a city, which is also under the ocean, protected by a barrier. As far as I understand, the lore is that they actually survive on fish and, I don't know, some crops that exist somehow. This is not the way I wanted to go. I guess it's just... okay. I guess I need to go left and then up. I know that it's left and up from here, what I'm thinking of going to. Yeah, it's right here. This is it. Maybe. Maybe not? No, this is the sewers. Well, there's things I couldn't get to in the sewers before as well, so I guess we'll check that out. Like, what's up in this room? It's strange glasses. Which I think is an accessory? No? Well, I guess it's materials for something. So this is astoundingly also not where I was trying to go. I don't think this game has an overarching world map that I can refer to, or if it does, I don't remember how to... oh. Oops, I stumbled into a boss fight, but also they're talking about a key, so I guess this must be the key I was looking for. Okay. The key must not fall into the hands of the heretics. Death to all who oppose. Alright. So, Skullface. It's a rehash, kinda, sorta, of a fight we fought before. The fight I'm thinking of from before was an angel who had, like, an invincible super armor, which they used up over time, and if they used it up, then they were completely vulnerable. This one, instead of being totally vulnerable, is just briefly capable of being harmed when the armor goes away. Get back here, you. That did some damage. I guess it regenerates its shield only if it manages to stop being hit by you for a certain period of time. Which is not all that long of a time, but yeah, take it. Unfortunately, I guess as compensation for this being a fact, it can sort of block its way out of that combo if it wants to. There we go. Alright, SAS. I'll take that. I got an S rank. HP plus 15. Alright, Archangel Spirit. And the Angel Key. I now have both kinds of keys. All three kinds of keys that are not the final key. And I leveled up. So I have to decide what to get now. I guess I'll take this. And as usual, more luck. Build is very important in this game, like disproportionately so, because you only have 20 levels. And then there's a bunch of one-use methods to gain more skill points and stat points, but basically once you've exhausted all of those, you can no longer level up and there's no way to respec. You can no longer increase your stats or skills, I mean, and there's no way to respec it either. So I wouldn't say it's possible to actually get stuck, because I'm pretty sure that no matter what your build, it is possible to just be good enough at playing the game that you can beat any boss, but certainly choosing your build wisely can influence the difficulty of the game. I've generally found that I like to use a luck-based build with almost every character, because among other things, luck makes it more likely that enemies will drop items. Like, luck influences almost all of your secondary stats and stuff like that, as far as I recall, and it also makes it more likely that enemies will drop items, and you need them to drop items in order to upgrade your equipment, which is kind of the main source of improved capabilities. Oh, they dropped an ancient coin. Those are rare and difficult to come by, usually. Yes, I think you need a lot of luck for anything to ever drop an ancient coin. This is where the Judicator was, I think. Maybe. So I wonder where... There's like another way to go that Actually, I think what I'm thinking of is the way in which you're supposed to go use the Angel Key for. So, I'll probably wind up going that way anyway. Like that is in that direction. Something is in that direction which I need to interact with at any rate. Oh, this place is cold now. Look at the blue outlines. That means it's time for a side quest. So normally there are red outlines here, now they're blue because the mana heater is kaput. We probably have a couple hours before we have to evacuate the area. Is there nothing you can do? These things were built before my time. You would need a top-notch engineer. Alright, so if I don't fix this before some event trigger happens, this town will be abandoned because it's too cold. Mana heaters are the one reason why anything in this area is not freezing over, like certain other places. Anyway, thankfully there's an engineer right here. Claudia, you wouldn't happen to know how to repair a mana heater? The one in Ishk has gone out. Sorry, lady, I don't have the kind of supplies I need to fix one of those. But I was holding on to this dead mana heater core. I had plans for a mana rifle. You'll need a strong source of electricity to charge it. Hope you have better luck with it than I did. Alright, so electricity. We don't have that yet, but I know exactly where electricity is. I just don't know where that is. Does that make any sense? I know what I need to look for, like what major location has electricity. I just don't remember exactly where that is. Basically, the place where the electricity is it's a new kind of magic that I can get from beating a certain boss. But I have yet to find the location that boss is in. I actually know for a fact the boss I'm thinking of is past where I need the angel key to go. Hey. It's a millinery. Fish flop from the top. Guard your head with the fancy chapeau. Oh yeah, I need this. I got pretty flowers. So, you can buy a random hat, which might fall off anytime you get hit. Hats give some kind of buff or something. It's really not important right now. So that flower I need to bring back to a grave in the garden later. Hopefully I don't just completely forget that exists. Pretty sure that bringing a flower to the grave in the garden is among things that can give a permanent stat up. Here we find ferals fighting demons. And both of them hate me. I could have just walked by, but hey, this guy dropped a large emerald. That's rare. Okay, I think where I'm thinking of going is actually in this direction. Like I need to go to the left and up-ish. This is the tutorial area of the game, except that during the tutorial there were only demons here, and now the ferals are busy taking over. Which I think is a good bit of the game showing that time has passed forward since you were first here. We just get juggled by ice for a minute. Anyway. Oh, sweet, another ancient coin. I'll be able to use that to buy one of the buffs from the guy at the library. Where are you? Did you die? I didn't see that one die. I thought it went underground. Way over here we have gray metal plate. Yet another piece of that armor that I'm not going to be able to forge. Here we go. This leads to the Western Skyway, which is what I've been thinking of this whole time. I'm not sure if this is where, if going this way will lead me to what I'm thinking of or not. This either leads to a tower where I need the demon key, or to the place where I can get electricity and need the angel key. I'm just not sure which one of those it is. I guess if I find myself in the demon tower, then I'll leave. Oh hey, Reyna, so you're still alive. What about the others? I'm gathering everyone I can find in a library to the east. I'll head there now. Watch your back. Something strange is going on in this city. Well, that was a discovery by accident. What do we have here? I think I've already done this. There was treasures here, but I've already collected them, I think. Yeah, probably. Here's where I fought a boss earlier. He had a crystal up here that made him invincible or something. Actually, I think it just healed him when it was around. Oh, sweet, level up. I guess I gained a lot of experience from that boss fight. Oh, what do I want now? I want dancers, so I guess I'll take exploit weakness. And I'll go for one more agility. I seem to have a good... I seem to have crossed some threshold in luck where enemies are happy to just drop off ancient coins for me left and right, as well as everything else. So maybe I should start putting in some to agility. Just some, not a whole lot. Oop. I really do not want to fall off this platform. Ha! That guy left the screen, so he couldn't exist anymore. I guess as far as the game is concerned, he died, although I don't think he gave me any XP. There's still one thing in this area I'm not sure exactly the location of, but that I know I haven't obtained yet. Here he is, Walter. Blast it all, I thought I'd be free of you. You're not a prisoner, Walter. If you don't want to travel with us anymore, you are free to go. No, no, no. As long as I owe that foul redhead a life debt, I'm in your service. Our crew is gathering at the library to the east. You should head there. Right. Walter apparently owes the foul redhead a life debt. Who's the foul redhead? I'm pretty sure that's one of the other main characters, the guy with the big sword. We have yet to actually find him yet. I actually know where he is, though. Alright. Now, let's see if my memory serves. Yes, okay, here's an angel door that needs an angel key. And past here is the Engineer's Palace, which is a nightmare of electricity. So, I'm pretty sure that this is where I need to be to get the spell that will let me charge that mana heater. Here it is. Spare heater core dead. I don't think getting damaged by electricity charges it. Yeah, no. I have to have a spell that, like, enchants my weapon with electricity or whatever. Oh man, these guys are annoying to fight. Whoa, hey. I don't know what or how just happened. I think maybe there was an enemy up in the top part of the screen which that attack auto-targeted, even though it shouldn't have been physically possible to go up there. I admit I've never seen something like that happen. Oh, this is a pain. These alternating. Ah, I hate this. I basically need to wait around to not get shocked. Have to wait around in exactly the right places. Oh sweet, my wolf leveled up. Oh. Hello there. Would you please, like, not be constantly invincible? Thank you. That guy didn't have a lot of health though, did he? Alright, I think I need to activate this to move forward. Yep. Ah, this room is a nightmare. Just look at this nightmare. This is a nightmare of electrical traps and... Okay, I think the biggest nightmare here is if you want that treasure in the top right. I am not going to go for that right now. I don't remember what's in there, but I know it's not worth this. Not worth this right now. I don't know what door... Okay, I think I opened that door. Oh, there. I don't know what that opens either. I hope I can find it before I run out of time. Maybe it's over here? Probably. Onward and upward. Here we have the angel that makes all the other angels around it invincible until you kill it. Next to a guy who heals it. Great enemy placement. Good strategic placement of your soldiers here. Thankfully I'm a little better than that. I guess I want to go this way and not get electrocuted. Oh dear, what is this about? That was bound to happen. Alright, I don't know what this opens, but it's probably up there, and I probably need to take the long way around, so let's wait until it runs out. Okay. Patience. Some patience, mostly impatience. Oh dear, this is bad. Am I gonna make it? Not gonna make it. I guess I'm not getting through that door. But maybe I don't need to get through that door? I'm gonna hope that's the case, because I have a way to go here. Ooh, frozen. And another ancient coin, wow. Okay, this is 100% patience. Just don't push the button until the tiny arc of lightning is gone. You are a very poorly placed enemy. I mean, you're a well-placed enemy, but I don't like where you are. There might be a save point to the right, I don't remember. Let's check. Yes, there is. Okay. This is very good news. I found a save point. Pretty sure the boss fight is just up ahead. Yep, this... Oh, yeah, that's right, there's a mini-boss here. You're the one the others spoke of. The one that killed my sister. Your sister? Tagu, may your soul rest at the side of our Lord. I shall avenge thee. Right, so, this one's sister is that armor I spoke of earlier. Was invincible until its mana ran out. You'll notice this doesn't even have, like, a... I did that wrong. You'll notice she doesn't even have, like, a boss fight health bar, because she's not a real boss. Unfortunately for her, she's just a mid-boss. She's just like a mini-boss. A unique encounter, sorta. The real boss fight is beyond this one. And it's much tougher. Among other things, it doesn't just stand around and let me hit it a lot. There we go. I guess they were both girls, even though they look like giant male armors. Let's go heal before moving onward. To be clear, her sister attacked me totally unprovoked. So, it's not like I had much choice but to fight that. Also was blocking the way. Here's the real boss fight. This room. Oh boy. Just look at what I'm going to have to fight the boss in. Exclamation point. I had hoped we would not meet like this, Reina. Why did you betray us? You could have helped us end this war. Betray you? Is that really you? What have they done to you? When you left us, many of the souls had already been prepared for the ritual. Though I did not have the amount of potential you had, I was selected as the new golden child. I had hoped no souls would be sacrificed if I left. This should never have happened to you. I'm sorry, but I must finish what I've left undone. You mean to kill me? Have you truly let that half-demon corrupt you so? I'm not the same boy you knew back then. I will erase you from this world. Good luck with that. So this is like Reina's story nemesis, almost. Former friend who worked with the angels like she did. Also, he is a really tough boss fight. Notice that his MP meter there is gradually filling up over time. A thing is going to happen when it fills up, and I'm not going to like it. He teleports to the top of the screen and just sits there throwing projectiles at me and teleporting all over the place. Actually, I guess, I don't know. I guess he starts really being annoying later, because I'm pretty sure at some point you need to actually hit him to knock him out of the invincibly shooting projectiles at me from wherever he is state. Oh boy. Where are you? Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I misremembered a little bit. I guess he just disappears when his meter fills up and then does a thing I have to dodge. Oh, no, now he's doing it. Look at that. He's making a big rotating laser. He's just going to keep doing that until I hit him out of it. What are you doing up there, buddy? I'm down here. What are you doing? Okay. Now he's at the top. Oh, now he's doing this. Okay, I don't know if he decides randomly or... Oh, okay. He just teleported on top of me and exploded. That's nice. I'm gonna take the retry on that, because that was silly. I don't know what just happened, but that was kind of a cheap shot. So I guess... Okay, I understand what's going on. There's like a little patch of glowing ground that you want to be far away from because he explodes into place there, I guess. I've just been sort of accidentally dodging it before now. Must be. Right, if you don't mind, I'm going to spend a moment healing. Right, where is your explosion? There it is. So I guess I just want to be on a different level when he does that. Would you mind coming down here, please? I know you're immune to the traps, but I'm not. Never mind. It's like he knows. Also, he really likes sitting in that trapped corner there. Alright, wait. Let's get up here there. Get around you to the right. Yeah, putting him against this door is really best. Obviously, he doesn't get... Later on when he does the big laser attack, it's a bit more intimidating because he has more than just two lasers going. What you gonna do? He's right here. Okay, I guess I was far enough away that time. I'm pretty sure that reset his MP, which is nice. I say MP, but the blue meter just represents whatever it wants to, mostly. I'm just gonna let him charge up and do what he wants. What you gonna do? Okay. I'll just wait over here if you don't mind. Oh. Okay, I think it's damage thresholds that makes him do this. Because he did the first one at about 1/4 health down. Now he's about half dead, so yeah. Just when he hits certain damage thresholds, he decides to be invincible. Otherwise, he's not that tough to dodge around and keep hitting. He does like to teleport an awful lot, though. Okay. What you gonna do? I'll be up here. Or something. I'm just gonna block. Oh wow, I am low on health. Let's take just a second to fix that. Okay. Oop, he lasered me. Yeah, he moves to the top level and makes it 4 lasers instead of just 2. But he can still be knocked right out of it. Where are you, bee? I think he's gonna do the shield, do the laser thing one more time, probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, this is... Okay, he's just gonna do his explodey thing. I'll be waiting here if you don't mind. Oh hey, stop disappearing to the top level, would you? Just about got him. He's decided to be slightly irritating. There we go. I got S. Int and agility +2. Very nice. Blessed Mother of Light, my power was not enough. Help. Help me. I'm sorry, Treyu. I should have left the monastery long before the souls were made ready for sacrifice. I knew that I would not go through with the ritual from the very first time it was explained to me. Do not think that I have not seen what the other souls within you. Souls you have taken to gain power. You're right. I have taken the souls of many angels and demons, but they are not the souls of the innocent like the ones they sacrificed in you. They are the souls of those who murder and destroy in the name of the gods. Souls that will never hurt the innocent again, as long as I keep them. You may think I'm a traitor, but it was Mirgato and Algath that betrayed humanity first. How far you have fallen. I weep for the future you intend to create. He exploded! And turned into a new spell soul that I can use to cast spells with. Most importantly, I think it's the down spell. Yeah, if I cast this, then it will charge the mana heater. So, see, still dead. Boom. Charged. Also that buffs defense, but I'm gonna keep this most of the time. Alright, I can finally get Enforcer. Killing blows permanently grant 0.25 attack damage up to your current level. And Dancer, which stacks Lotus Dance up to 3 times. Very nice. Which grants 10% plus attack damage for 5 seconds. So I guess it'll go up to 30% now. I assume that it's additive and not multiplicative the way it stacks, but who knows. Anyway, I guess I gained 2 levels from that fight. Which might be saying that I'm under-leveled or something, but I'm not having too much trouble. I guess I'm not supposed to, Oh, I remember now. Okay, I actually need to keep Thunderstruck equipped because it makes me immune to lightning, I think. Oh, no, that's not the one that makes me immune. It must be the up spell, probably. Yeah, Volt Aura. This blocks the lightning traps, so I need it while I'm in this area to traverse and eventually receive the thing that I was sent here to get in the first place. But before I do that, I want to heal and save. So I basically just need to keep this active at all times to remain immune to the lightning traps and not have to deal with them again. And that means that I should be able to do things like get up here without any difficulty. Hey, it's another person. Nice, I really scored big this time. Cynthia! Rena, perfect timing. I need someone to help me carry all this loot. I'm kind of busy at the moment. The rest of the crew are at the library in the east. Huh. Maybe I can get some of them to lug this stuff back. How did you get here? Well, whatever. I think Cynthia is just a shop in the library, if I recall correctly. So, I've got Lightning Spell now, but that's not actually what I came here for, technically. What I'm supposed to be looking for is one of those key items that I need in order to... Huh. What I'm really supposed to be looking for is one of those items that is required to make the Divine Key with. Is it? Yeah, I went this way, and this is not the way I wanted to go. Need to go find the Mana Keystone. Oh, hey. There's a treasure chest I couldn't have gotten to before. Maybe this is the way I want to go. Grand Agate. That requires a Divine Key. These are some stupid generous timers, which I'm not complaining about, but it can be a little annoying if one of them wears out because of something like that. Right. Re-up that. Go. There we go. Back up this way. Because I think this is actually where I want to go. Yeah, I need to activate the key I saw back over that way. I guess I should get rid of these guys. So, that circular symbol above me represents the Lotus Dance buff. And when it's brighter, that means that I'm stacking more of it together. So at its brightest, I have 30% more damage per attack, which is kind of insane. Or I guess 30% more attack is a more accurate way to describe it. But yeah, here, wow, that defensive buff wasn't working very well. Here's the Divine Dust, which is what I need in order to... Well, it's the component that I basically came here for. And now, I think this lower one goes back to Ishq. I think that's... yeah, here we are, back in Ishq. And I have a fixed Mana Heater core. So I can go fix that and not have Ishq freeze to death and or leave because it's freezing to death. I received this from Claudia. I hope it helps. A new core! That Claudia sure is something. Her uncle would be proud. I'll get to work on it right away. Right? So now I think all I have to do is screen transition and the place is warm again. Look, the Mana Heater's working. Can't thank you enough for helping us out. You're a real hero. Very nice. Alright, so now I've saved all 3 of the main towns. Well, Hruk is never actually in danger, but I've saved both of the major in the actual towns that I could have... Anyway. How many polished stones am I carrying around? Ah, 12. So I think I should go back to the library at this point in order to check in on some of the people I've brought there and what they can do for me. This is not the right way. I want to go up and to the right. Also, I should re-equip my healing spell. Unfortunately, the lightning immunity only matters in the Engineer's Palace, where there's a bunch of lightning traps, and almost nowhere else, possibly nowhere else, period. Just look at that damage output. Going from usually having 10% buff to having 30% buff is no joke. And I'm hoping that before I run out of skill points, I'll be able to also get Hermit, which will give me essentially 15 armor by stacking Tortoise Stance, which is that turtle-looking thing above me that isn't the circle. Right now it's granting me +5 armor because I only have 1 stack of it, but hopefully I can get the skill points to learn this. Let me see, I guess I'll need to take Parry and Second Wind, which are both kind of useless to me, but Hermit is worth it. I guess also I'm gaining, as I kill enemies, I'm gaining more damage. I don't know where it shows that you're doing, I don't think it shows that anywhere. Maybe there's a graphic when you kill an enemy, I haven't noticed it, but if you really want to, I could teach you the secrets of dark magic, but whatever. So this guy can level up the dark magic souls, which I have just the one right now, but eventually I'll have another. Your speed and accuracy are progressing well. You are ready to learn Great Fang Kick. Don't give your opponent any time to react. Strike until there is nothing left of them. Alright, let's... Oh, shut up! No! Wait, leveled up? Okay. I guess I accidentally leveled that up. Darn it. I didn't want to talk to you, I wanted to check this out. A rapid barrage of strikes pummeling your foes into dust, agility based. Okay, it looks like I can bring my focus back up by fighting this long enough. This is really unfortunate though. I just want to show off the skill, which I'm probably not going to use because my agility is really not all that high. I guess they level up your finishers depending on what your stat, on the, how high your stat is for that. Anyway. Oh, this is taking forever. Is it even increasing? I think it's broken. Oh well. I really want to keep this because it's luck based and I have a lot of luck. What are you buying? Huh. Necromancer Lexicon. These are all accessories. Yeah, okay. So Necromancer Lexicon improves all stats by 1, immune to all status effects and +10 resist. Casting any light magic is forbidden. The problem is that I have to cast some light magic just to progress. This one is also silly. Priest Tone. All light magic power greatly increased. Physical contact with the opposite sex is forbidden, which I think includes walking by NPCs. And Magebane Seal, which reduces armor by 20 but doubles the power of Spirit Walker. Do I even have Spirit Walker? I do not. That's supposed to grant 5 magic resistance for 5 seconds when I cast a spell, but I don't even have that, so that's not useful. For you, everything. Okay, this one, 2 luck, drains HP from the user. Strength, agility, intelligence increased by 1/3 of luck. That's tempting. I have a lot of luck. Spells consume HP instead of MP. Weapon attack damage reduced by 50%. Fighter's bandages. 2 strength, 1 luck. Punch kick attack damage plus 10% of max HP and gains weapon effects. This is sorely tempting to just take and equip for very particular cases, because improving my other stats by 1/3 of luck is kind of insane. It's just that it also constantly damages me, which is no good. But I want to get this guy's stuff first. I'll get this. I'll go get another ancient coin later. I guess I need more polished stones to get this. But hey, 20% more crit damage is pretty important. Because I have high luck, that means I have higher probabilities of critting. So more crit damage is basically just more damage. If you have need of angelic weapons, allow me to help. This person can upgrade angelic weapons. There's supposed to be someone over there I can find somewhere who can improve demonic weapons, but unfortunately the weapon I'm using is neither of those things. I should go check whether I can improve it though, because it's always possible I might. That's going to be back in Ishq. Wrong village. Not you. Where is he? He must be farther down. Oh yeah, here he is. Valdis' name be praised. You need me to upgrade your gear? All I need is one more bit of steel, and I'm pretty sure that I can trade some of the iron I'm lugging around for steel at one of the shops in Tagram. The slightly unfortunate thing about this game's way of, giving you materials that you then trade in to get upgrades and items is that the shops are not at all centrally located or anything. You just have to wander around between towns and the library non-stop in order to collect whatever materials you need. Ooh, I'll take that. I think that was all I needed, was one more steel. Assuming that I didn't just spend up whatever I needed on the mana charm, but having more MP is also really important, so... one more level down. Yes, I can level up to Monk's Hurricane. Yes. Nice. I've now got the ultimate powered... This is as powerful as this weapon gets. It won't be upgraded anymore. And it's pretty good. I guess what I should do now is go see whether my armor can be upgraded. I know for a fact the last time I looked it was one item away from being upgraded, but I might have spent some of what I had available to use for that, so I should go check. This guy. I need one more steel and a warrior's plate. Otherwise I have everything I need. So that would be worth doing. I think a person in Tagram can trade me for a warrior's plate. And then I can trade the same guy as before for another steel. I'm pretty sure I didn't need iron for that upgrade I was after. Do you have? No, you do not. Where, oh where? That's not the way. It must be down in here. Roof. You've got warrior's plate. I need 10 polished stones. Alright. I guess I'll come back when I have 10 more of those. And possibly if I ran myself out of anything else that I needed, I might have replenished them by now as well. For now, oh yeah, this is between areas. I think I know where the tower is. The tower being the remaining way that I need to go to get the other piece of the divine key. I think the way to the tower is up this way. Oh, wait, I forgot. I almost forgot something I wanted to do before going to the tower. Because I will need every advantage I can get for the tower, I'm gonna go turn in that flower I bought a moment ago. I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, I remember. I keep forgetting and remembering things, sorry. But I know exactly where it is I need to go to use that flower. I know which general area, at least. And that is the mausoleum. So we want to go to the right from here. Ancient Mausoleum. And I know it's a save point in this area or something like that. Maybe it's that greenish room over to the right. Yeesh. Oops. Is this it? No. But it might be the room down and to the right. This is it. R.I.P. Pesh. So, at the hat shop I purchased this pretty flowers, which is a pretty flower. If I use it here, I get a health charm, and nothing else happens. I don't know who Pesh is, but yeah. It's a weird little side quest you can do. And you get another health charm, which is more HP. I'm going to appreciate every bit of HP that I have when I reach the next area that I need to get to. Isn't there something here I haven't gotten yet? Could be. Like right up ahead. Yeah, in this room. There's a treasure chest I couldn't reach before, which has another ancient coin in it. Very nice. Now I can afford that Jester's watch, I guess. Wonder what's through this door. Oh, another life potion. I guess that's all 3 of them. I'm pretty sure there's exactly 3 of each kind of potion, so I guess I've found them all now? Ah, drat, there's a door there. frozen crypts. So, as I was talking earlier about that business with Mana Heater and Hruk, this is what a place without a Mana Heater is like. It's so cold that you take damage constantly while you're inside of it. And there is no way to not take damage constantly while in a cold place. You just have to deal with it. Well, actually, I think some parts of cold areas have mana heaters which are not totally shattered like this one is, and you can actually use the mana key to turn them back on. But that is not the way I wanted to. I wanted to open this door and take what's beyond it. Why did I go to the left? Now all the enemies are respawned. At least I got a polished stone, I guess. There we go. Grand Agate. I guess in theory, I think the problem is that where this actually is in the way far north and also underwater, so it's just so cold that it doesn't matter how much cold protection you have, it's just still too cold. I think that's the idea anyway. Okay, I think something happens here. There's somewhere where there's some torches you can light, and something happens if you light those torches. Somewhere in this area, I mean. But I don't know if for sure if it's this room I'm thinking of or somewhere else. Maybe that's it. There's a torch up there I could light, and one right here. So using the fire magic that I have, I can light all the torches, and then something happens. Not that I remember what exactly, but I know something happens. I think an enemy shows up. Yeah. Where? There's gotta be at least one more torch that I haven't lit. Or I'm thinking of a different room. But no, here it is. Yeah, you hear that noise? That means go somewhere and something will happen. Oh. Well, I can't get in there that way. Need to go a long way around, I suppose. Open up. Alright, here we go. It made a fire-based feral appear here. He was kind of a pain to fight, but sort of another weird bonus mini-boss thing. Also, I guess I got burned, which is why I was taking 25 damage at a time there. So despite being burned, I'm still taking cold damage, which I admit is a bit silly. Or it seems a bit silly, I guess, at first glance at least. Oh, get frozen. Oh, I hate that. Got him. And that gives you an Archferal Spirit, which I think you need for something and can only get from that guy. I could be wrong, but that's the impression I get. Alright, this way leads to the Hallow. Ha! That requires Divine Key. Never mind. I thought I was being clever, but now I need the Divine Key to get whatever that is. I just want to go get this treasure. Thank you. Treasure. Oh hey, a warrior's plate. I guess I don't need to save up after all. Here's Never mind, this isn't what I was thinking it was, but anyway. I can either activate that and move quickly, or I can have double jump. Here's the place where you can turn on a mana heater. I think I forgot that I could do that when I fought this boss. There was a boss in here at one point. It gave me ice powers when I beat it. Maybe I didn't forget, but it's like among the 6 or 7 different things that you need to manage as you're trying to fight that boss, because it has 3 different target crystals to kill. It's shooting ice all over the place. Which of its crystals is vulnerable changes changes just randomly whenever it wants to. Alright, well that was eventful. Here I am back in Kruk. Kruk. So maybe I can improve my armor now. Yes. Level 2. In addition to increasing how good its defenses are, it also makes every nth attack casts a light magic in front of you decrease in, so it goes from every 5th attack to every 4th to every 3rd, I think. Okay. Now I can go do what I was thinking of doing earlier. Maybe the reason that all of the main characters constantly take damage in cold areas is because no matter what armor they're wearing, they insist on retaining their usual style, which it might be a little bit cold resistant, but isn't as cold resistant as like actually wearing a parka or something. I don't know. It sure seems like demons and angels don't take cold damage, so I guess they cheat. They have some magic I don't have that makes them immune to cold. Okay, I think where I'm going is all the way up and to the left. More of this. So the one thing that the person who sells hats is important for is if you want to grind out a very particular item, you can get the hat that increases item drop rates or something. Yeah, probably. Where was I going? Not this way. Anyway, there's like one particular hat you can get that improves drop rates drastically, so if you're trying specifically to grind for some really hard to get items, and you haven't been maining luck like I have been, then getting that hat and then avoiding all damage. So first you have to save scum to get that hat, because it's random which hat you get. And then avoiding all damage so that you don't drop it could be useful. Or something like that. Oh hey, it's a place I can just walk through. Oh wait, no, this is where there used to be a wall here, I remember. I was just here not that long ago. I want to say I'm near one of the crew members, but I don't remember how to reach them exactly. I don't know. There's a way to go up here that I haven't been to. Let's see what that's about. Hey, cool, I got a Greater Pharaoh Spirit. And silken cloth. Yeah, here we go. Reina, all the demons and angels I've found down here are all weaklings. You've probably been going around killing all the fun ones. I wouldn't call it fun. I'm going with you then. I went in on the real action. Alright, Axon. So, Axon is yet another assist character. Her attack is Fast Lightning Strike from behind. Axon's lightning power is doubled if Volt Aura is active. Anyway. I'm pretty sure that area is actually where one of the main characters can start out instead of where the other characters start. So it's close to where I actually started, but not exactly the same place. So I think where I want to go is to the right and up, where there's that red aura. I want to go to the right to there, and then up. I guess I was in the right place, but didn't realize it. So I think the way up here leads to the tower I've been alluding to. Check that mural out. There's a sun, there's a moon. There's all kinds of stuff happening there. Alright, so here's where I need a demon key. Yeah, Ziggurat. This is what I was thinking of. So this is the land of spikes and fire, and lots of demons. Here we have these things that shoot, I don't know, void fire? The biggest problem with the Ziggurat is if you make a mistake and fall down, you're going way down. I can't progress here, there's too many spikes. I'll be back later. Oh, yep, there we go. Now I'm down here and I can't get back up, I think. Or maybe I can. Yeah, there was a blue thing that I stepped on that I got rid of by accident, but... I'm finally at the part of the game where the luck build is kind of paying off. Or anyway, just the overall build I've been going for is paying off, because I went to the trouble of getting the Enforcer skill and the Lotus Dance ×3 stack. Get unstunned, please. Stop being stunned. It's not that impressive. Stop being stunned. Oh yeah, that did damage. Get him? I did. Alrighty. So, it's possible to drop down to the previous room if I don't step on this elevator correctly, and then I'd have to go back through there again. I think the door-locking enemy would be gone, but we've got a necromancer here up in the top side there. These skeletons are basically irrelevant, because if I kill them, they'll just get back up unless this necromancer's gone. Ah, dear. Did I not kill it? I thought I killed you, buddy. Or maybe there were two necromancers, or maybe he just warped away and I thought I killed him. Here's the mana key I need to hit. So I gotta hit this, and then I can exit to the left. Oh, this place is a nightmare to navigate. I can't get that yet because it requires something I don't yet have. Can I get here? I think I can go up there. I think I'm supposed to, maybe? Yeah, let's just stay way away from that guy, so he can explode himself in peace. Spider enemy. Oh, spider enemy. This is a new kind of demon we're fighting. It looks like a spider. I'm pretty sure they can do a thing that webs you up. I'm not completely sure, but it seems like that's the case in my memory. And it makes sense, of course, being a spider enemy. Ah, wall jump wasn't working for a second there. Got that. Here's another place I can't progress through yet because there's too many spikes. I think I might be at the top of the ziggurat, or pretty close, because that reads pre-boss save room to me. Oh yeah, here we are. Check it out, it's the other potential main character, the red-headed guy, Mr. Half-Demon, who Reyna said was responsible for persuading her to leave the angels behind and join the rebels. So you brought friends. Too scared to fight me alone, Wyatt? You hide up in this tower behind all your lesser demons and claim that I'm scared? You're the last living Hyokugan knight. I've killed all the others, one by one. Before I kill you, you will tell me what you know of my father. I will tell you nothing, boy. It is you who will die here today. It's no use, Wyatt. He won't tell us anything, just like the last three didn't. So this is the guy back at the very intro of this game that the player characters were chasing across the sea when they got swept into the ocean and brought into the city. He's also kind of Wyatt's antagonist character for the moment. He's told us plenty already. I know my father is alive. He wouldn't pass up the chance to gloat over my father's death. He was always so jealous that my father, a human, held a higher rank than him. Enough of this. I will destroy you both. Right, so because this is kind of Wyatt's opponent, Wyatt's bad guy, we get Wyatt just present helping us fight him. He's kind of susceptible to being frozen, eh? Okay, would you stop being a defensive jerk? You stunned me. This guy really likes stunning. So do I. Now I will say, NPC Wyatt is neither as powerful nor I think as strategically good as player Wyatt would probably be at this point of the game. What, he just warped out of Frozen? Okay. Oh. Something happened. I think he's trying to do his super move. Yeah, he like made a big void portal up in the top of the screen. Which I guess it does something. It wasn't very effective, I'll say that much. Yeah. I got SAS, S-A-S-S. Strength and luck +2, and I went up to level 19. Heh, ah. What's so funny? You have bested me, but how long do you think you can keep this up? How long do you think you can hold back the darkness within you? ... I can feel your mother's blood in you. You enjoy the killing, don't you? I guess his mother was demon and his father was human. With every drop of blood you spill, the rage grows inside you. There is no doubt, you are a true demon. It's only a matter of time before you start acting like one. And then he explodes in darkness. His words are empty. Let's get out of here, Wyatt. And Wyatt rejoins our crew. We've now officially rescued all 4 of the potential player characters. Wyatt is the hardest one to get, because he's all the way up in the ziggurat. Alright. Oh, come on. Do I have to take this, too? Can I even... Hold on. I'm at level 19, so... Well... I'm going to get at least one more skill point thanks to events of some kind, but... Basically, my last level is going to be spent on Second Wind, and then I'll have to wait until I can find a book or something to level up Hermit one more time. But that's fine. Okay, so now we have this wall of spikes, and I got a new soul, the last soul, Soul of the Void. The side magic of Soul of the Void gives you Black Hole, which basically shoots a thing forward that you can then warp into. And here is the Mark of Valdis, which is what we came here for. So this is a neat skill. The annoying thing is that it takes up the exact same slot as the Fist of Fire, which destroys walls. So if I want to equip skills that will allow me to navigate, I kind of have to just go back and forth between this and the other one if I want to equip spells that allow me to navigate. But it's not too bad. Anyway, with this I can get across there and across here and find Chaplap Kin. Do the demons trap you in here? ... You're not trapped at all, are you? ... You are so lazy. I guess it's a panda with a giant cannon. And it's another assist character. Fires a blast from his cannon, deals massive fire damage, and causes burning. Right. So basically the main usage of Black Hole is to warp your way past narrow passages of spikes. And this is not the only part of the... this is not the only region that has those, I'll say. Oh, I guess you're back, huh? Well, so much for that. I need to keep looking around for places where I can... Oh dear. So, by my calculations, I have Enforcer, which gives plus 0.25 per killing blow attack power, and let me see, up to your level. So 0.25 times 20 would be, or no, 4 times 20 would be 80. So killing 80 demons would give me a total of plus 19 attack power, I guess. If I'm thinking about this correctly. Sweet, Dead Man's Fury. Whoop. Okay. My phone was buzzing with a flash flood warning. Because, hurricane, or not hurricane, or whatever. Because weather. Tropical depression storm, I don't know what they call it exactly. Where'd you go? Get back down here. Actually, I don't think there's really anything worthwhile in this room. Yeah, there's not really any reason to be here, is there? Back down we go. That green door recloses itself. So I guess the main thing about the ziggurat is that the enemies that block off doors actually respawn here, which they don't do in almost any other area, as far as I recall. I mean, they respawn in the sense of they continue to block off the door, which I'm sure was intentional as a way of punishing a player who makes a mistake that drops them down the ziggurat a bit. As well as making it a bit tougher to exit, because you still have to open the doors again. Here we go. Up there, there's another treasure chest, which I think I needed to exit left from up above me to get to. Yeah. Okay, now I can go get that treasure. Spell Lantern. Yet another thing that I can use to upgrade my spell powers. Whew. So there's a way to go up from here. I wonder where that goes. Let's check it out. Oh hey, mercenary. Demons couldn't afford to keep me in their service. You looking to hire a sword? 3 ancient coins. Heck yeah. So that's Brizhal, the mercenary. He was not formerly a member of our crew, but now he is an assist character, and that's our last assist character. Damage increases with combo length, but I'm just going to keep the wolf. I just felt like hiring him anyway. I mean, if I didn't hire him, he might have been standing there the whole entire time that we're leaving this city anyway. So, this exact spot is where the game started. I sure am glad I happened to have exactly 3 ancient coins right then. Now I just need one more and I can purchase the Jester's Watch, that thing which would increase all the other stats by 1/3 of luck. Reminder, my luck is 19 now. It'll probably be 20. Well, anyway, that means that 1/3 of 18 is, what is that? 6? So I can improve all 3 other stats by 6, basically at will once I have that, which is moderately insane. But hey, we have all the materials now to produce a divine key. And that's the last literal key that we need to get to unlock the entire zone of the game. And basically once you have the divine key, you can go beat the game whenever you want. I'm not going to go for 100%, but I do intend to maybe show off a couple more of the side areas and bonus bosses that you can do in this game. Places that you, by no means do you have to do at all, but can. Now there's a couple of bonus bosses that I have never beaten without cheating, because they are that hard. And I'm going to just show where that area is, but probably not actually interact with it much, because I don't feel like getting really angry on stream. But there are, aside from that, well, we'll see. I'll make a determination on which bonus bosses I want to actually fight. There's one I know I do want to fight, but the rest I'm not as sure of. I'll just put it that way. Let me see. I could, the thing is, the place that I'm talking about not really seriously trying is, there's like a mini-boss there that's harder than most of the bosses, and then after that is the impossibly hard boss. So maybe I'll try that mini-boss and show what the hard boss looks like, but it's certainly something. Might as well, before I leave though, let's talk to him. There you are. Did you manage to get the materials for the divine key? Yes, here they are. What makes you think the sanctuary is where the soul of Valdis can be found? Demons and angels have pretty much covered every corner of this city, I'm sure you've noticed. They can't seem to get a foothold around that area though. Too many ferals. What are the ferals anyway? They're unlike any creature I've encountered before. Beats me. From watching them, all I've learned is that they have a taste for angelic and demonic flesh. I've seen ferals hunt down angels relentlessly, but they tend to ignore humans as long as we stay clear of their territory. Ah, here we go. The divine key you needed. What, you just took that out of your pocket? You had a divine key the whole time? Heh, well, couldn't just hand something this important over to a stranger. I'm sure you understand. I needed to be certain about your motives and your abilities. Getting through the sanctuary isn't going to be easy. If I were younger, I would have gone with you. My duty is to the people here now. I leave it up to you and your crew. And if you give me a kiss, I can tell you the quickest route to the sanctuary. dot. Do not anger me, old man. Another word and your life is forfeit. I was just kidding. It was a joke. Okay. Anyway, so we basically went to both of those really tough places, the Engineer's Palace and the Ziggurat, to get Divine Key, because supposedly we needed those materials for it, but he just had it the whole time. I guess even Reyna has her limits. Oh, quite eventful though. 2 keys, 2 key items, and a key, all 3 keys, all the keys. Next time I think we'll revisit the Mana Crystal Mine using the really difficult to use way of getting there. I'm not sure if I want to do that before or after the bonus boss that I do want to fight. We'll see. Anyway, if you're interested in Alphabet Stream, it will be Saturday this week because I have a family affair to help out with this Friday. Apart from that, oh, my signal cut out for a second, so I don't know how much of that was heard. Anyway, thank you for watching. My keyboard is covered in wires, so this is more difficult than usual. And farewell for now.